We have to see whether the glass is half empty or half full. If you look at the past and look at what is the statistics now, I think we have done well, but we have a long way to go. And I don't think so there is any shortcut to this than literacy. I personally feel literacy and poverty is directly related to maternal mortality rate.
How?
If you are literate, then you know what is the value of life. If you are literate, then you are also economically well off. And if you are literate, then you know where to stop.
It does sound very much as though you're laying the blame for women losing their own lives and the lives of their babies during pregnancy and childbirth at the door of those women. But shouldn't you be providing the kind of health care that could protect them?
No, on the contrary. It is because of the spirited women in India, right from past Prime Minister Madam Indira Gandhi. The President is a lady.
Let's get back on the topic, though. You were saying that illiterate women are more likely that is the problem, that by working on that you could reduce the rates of maternal mortality?
That's what I'm telling, that we are working on it. But unless and until the family takes care of themselves.
But a family can't perform a caesarean section, which often will save the life of a child and the mother.
No, that's where I think the civil society and the government of the day comes into picture. We need to have more colleges, more schools. We need to ensure there are no malnutrition deaths. This is all a package. The answers are not very simple.
Actually, what the experts at the United Nations Population Fund are saying is that it is pretty simple. You have to invest in primary healthcare, the kind of healthcare that looks after a population in general, sort of through all their ailments.
Yeah, if you do not have water, you can have thousands of primary healthcare. And if you do not have diagnostic centers, how on earth one is going to know what is the disease? If the answers are so simple, I think they should go out and fix the problems.
How do you respond then to accusations that despite making laws saying that women are entitled to free treatment in the delivery of their child, that women are being turned away from medical centres?
At least not in India.
Yes, we have. In fact, you have had several court cases brought against certain centres for turning women away.
Yeah, even if one woman is turned away, that's the strength of a democracy in India, that the woman has the right to go to the doors of the courts of law.
Well, in fact, these women don't have the power. The cases are brought for them by an action group. So what about protecting these women who don't necessarily have a voice?
I personally feel that you have to look at it in a more positive sense of it. And the more positive is the NGOs, the civil society and the laws and the government of the day. Rather than talking about acquisitions, which you have been talking about, I think we need solutions and the world must come together.
What concrete pledge are you making after this conference?
Go through the papers which I have presented.
But just tell us, because our listeners won't be able to go through the pages you presented.
The model is very simple. Number one, we have to empower the women. Number two, we have to ensure education. Number three, there has to be access to health. And access to health can only come if the health goes to the doorstep of the women. That is where we have got this flagship program of National Rural Health Mission. And that mission is going to go to the doorstep of the families and not wait for the families to die at home.